Welcome back to Good Day Chicago. If you were joining us just a few minutes ago, we are actively following what is a precarious and potentially deadly situation on Lake Michigan right now.
Let's go out live right now to Roseanne, who is watching this incredible situation. Roseanne, bring our viewers up to speed. What's going on? Because some of them are just now tuning in.
We are right off the shore of Lake Michigan at Promontory Point, across from the Museum of Science and Industry, where we spotted this man who is far into the lake on the ice. Now, just within the last few moments, he appears to be walking toward the shore. Prior to that, he looked like he was walking farther out. He is hundreds of yards off the shoreline, and some people who come here often in the morning noticed him and called emergency crews. Deirdre Squires is one of those people. I'm going to talk to her right now. Deirdre, tell me, I know you normally swim here in the morning. You came to check it out. What did you see and what happened?
Well, there were all these university students out here this morning doing some type of ritual, and we were watching to see if the sun came up, and this man was walking out into the lake, and he kept walking and walking, and we kept watching him and walking, and then all of a sudden he was very far into the lake, and all of a sudden he disappeared, and we were terribly worried that he was going to fall into the lake, so we called 911. And now it does appear that he's finally walking back to the shore, but he seemed like he was on a mission.
How long ago was this when you first spotted him?
40 minutes.
So 40 minutes this man has been out on the lake. As we mentioned earlier, there were several fire crews on the scene, and of course that helicopter, we're not sure if maybe, from the fire department helicopter, we're not sure if they were able to communicate with this man, maybe tell him to head back, because frankly we were wondering, how are they going to do this? How are they going to go rescue this man? And if we can, Sean, show on the shoreline quickly, there are a lot of people assembled, and they have some kind of equipment there, so I think they are prepared to make a move if he doesn't make it back. We are just watching, and he does appear to be returning now. But what a sight and what a scare this morning for those university students who are out here doing an annual tradition where they celebrate winter, and came upon this shocking scene.
Well, Roseanne, because from where we're standing, and you obviously have the zoom lens here, it looks like he is a tremendous distance away from the concrete where the rescue crews are, but to his left, it looks like he could make it to shore a lot closer. Tell us what you can see.
You're right, yeah.
But he's going the wrong way.
Moving in that direction.
It looks like he's maybe doing a serpentine. I'm sorry, Roseanne, and I'm just curious. Tim McGill has speculated all he needs is about 4 inches of ice beneath his feet to not fall through. Are you seeing any cracks in the ice from your vantage point? Because everyone who's watching this is wondering, is this guy going to fall through?
Right. I don't see any cracks on the ice. Deirdre has been coming out here for years to swim, and so Deirdre, what's your assessment of this ice?
Well, I know that 2 days ago it was water, so now it's frozen, but who knows how deep it's frozen.
And especially if just 2 days ago you spotted water there. Now, I do see, it looks like he's going back, and then suddenly he'll stop and walk in a circle. I do see that they have some kind of it looks like a raft, some kind of an inflated thing perhaps at the shoreline, and I think they're ready to make a move to go in after him, although
it's a peculiar
he is walking in the right direction.
Body language, Roseanne. His body language is very peculiar.
Roseanne, I'm getting some information from one of my fire sources, and he is telling me that the depth of that water right there is approximately right where those men are going in, closer to the break wall. You're looking at about 20 plus feet deep in that water. The closer you get,
20 feet deep, huh?
That's the depth of the water, the closer you get to the break wall. But at any time, and that's why we're keeping our eye on this situation, at any time he can sink to the bottom of these ice breaks, and that makes it even more dangerous for these units that are out there trying to make sure that this man is safe. Now, there are 2 divers and a helicopter and several other divers on the land units. These guys are specialized in this. The cameraman that you are working with, Sean and I, we covered this kind of work in the middle of summer. These people are skilled But this is not something we see very often.
Well, and we have to, Roseanne asked the question, he can clearly see people are coming to rescue him. Why hasn't he stopped? Why does he continue to move?
Scott, the people at the shoreline here,
waving
there's
them
some
off.
anger, from some of those regular swimmers. That this person would put themselves in this precarious position. One man was really angry, commenting on the cost, frankly, of all of these people, these rescuers showing up here today. And as Anita points out, the danger, they are putting themselves at risk. But we don't know the story of how this man, I will stress, we don't know why he's out there, how he ended up there. But once again, it appears he's moving a pretty good clip, and they're meeting him halfway, it looks like, with that inflatable I really don't know what it is.
Hey,
It
Tim,
looks
you're
like a
standing
raft
by.
tube.
You were, her eyewitness, the woman who called 911, said that just a couple days ago that was largely water. How concerned are you? Again, this man continues to move. We're seeing this inflatable canoe being dragged out across the ice, and he continues to move. You said to me 4 inches is all you need,
4 inches
right?
to walk on it, 8 inches, and you can drive a car on it. But it could be 4 inches in spots, but he doesn't know if it's consistent all across that whole sheet of ice there. So if he should fall in, he'd get hypothermia in about 15, 30 minutes, and he could die. So that's why they're taking this so seriously, because just one slip, and he's in jeopardy.
For our viewers who are just tuning in right now, we are watching this precarious situation, a very dangerous situation, a man on the water, on the lakefront. And right now there is a fire department helicopter hovering overhead, and it looks like he's trying to wave off some of the land crews that are coming out to help him, which is just mind-blowing here.
It looks like, Anita, they've reached him.
Yeah, and Roseanne, again, tell our viewers how you came upon this situation.
I'm sorry, Anita, I didn't hear you. The helicopter's a little close here.
Tell our viewers how you came upon this situation.
Right. And, they have met the man. They are now with the man, and now he is being escorted out. Anita, this all started when we came out here to cover a University of Chicago tradition. There were students out here doing yoga. It was a winter celebration that they've been doing for some 40 years. When we noticed this man on the ice in the background, way off in the distance, it didn't seem to make sense. And boom, we heard sirens almost as soon as we spotted him, and then realized that someone had called for a rescue, and that he was really far out there. And that's when I ran into these couple of witnesses. And Deirdre, once again, just tell us, you spotted him, and he had a close call, and sounds like
he went down. We didn't see him. The reason that we called 911 was we were watching him walk out, and we kept saying, turn back, and of course he couldn't hear us. But then all of a sudden he disappeared, and we thought we'd better call the cops.
And this water, you swim out here. I swim
all winter. I've been swimming every day, so now the water is iced up, and we'll have I don't know how deep it's frozen, but at any moment there could be a weak spot, and you could go right through.
Mm-hmm. Well, it looks like he is being taken to safety now. I understand the water's like 20 feet deep is what I'm being told.
It is. The water is 20 feet deep. And we do swim all year, but often at this time of year we take a pick and we pound a hole in the water and we get in. But
well, I don't know how long, when you come swimming, how long are you out there? I mean, you could get hypothermia in this.
Anybody's out there is around 12 minutes. Yeah. That's the longest.
And this man has been out there how long?
I would say he was out there, we've been watching him 40 minutes, right? Don't you think we've been watching him 40 minutes?
Yeah, I would say so, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, there's a group of people.
7 o'clock. And
so he was really putting himself in jeopardy of hypothermia or worse.
It looks like he is to land right now. Thank goodness. This could have been a disaster for him and a deadly situation potentially for the people that were coming out to rescue him. Roseanne, I know that you've been out there doing a great job this morning capturing this live. It's compelling video, not even video, live footage that we're watching, and everybody is curious how he ended up there. Did he not know that he was on there? Did he do it on purpose?
Yeah. A lot of unanswered questions. What's going to happen to this person now?
Did anybody see him? Yeah, I'm not sure. One man here wants him to be arrested. A lot of people were upset. It's got everybody emotional.
It is, Roseanne.
We're just happy.
And he
Oh, there
appeared
goes
to be
the
waving
helicopter.
off his own rescuer. So there's obviously a lot of unanswered questions as to how he ended up out there
Yes.
and what his intention
Sure.
was, in particular, if nobody had shown up at this scene.
Yeah, Roseanne, thank you so much for keeping your eye on that situation. We're going to let you go do your job right now. The rest of what we want to know is how did you end up there, and did you mean to, and is there going to be an arrest or any charges as a result of putting everybody in danger for this situation?
How many times, Anita, have we covered a story of a person or a dog on the ice and the sheer panic in their body language? This individual seemed to be waving off his rescuers. He seemed to be meandering on the ice.
Yeah.
His body language told us he didn't have a care in the world. I'm just very curious to know the
waving off the
backstory
helicopter,
here.
waving off the crews to go away. I'm fine. I'm like shaking here, thinking this guy is going to go down. So yeah, I'm glad to know that he's okay.
Happy ending.
And for our viewers who have stuck with us this morning, this is a developing story. Roseanne, great job out there.